Hello and welcome back to the 2024-2025 WSSA Girls Basketball Sports Broadcasting. I'm your host Riley Bendel and I'm here with...
I'm Sam Kamen, and today we're going to be broadcasting the game against for Shady Academy Bulldogs against Seneca Valley Raiders.
Before we get started with the broadcast tonight, there's going to be a ceremony for Karis Thomas' 1,000-point game that she played in last week.
Yeah.
All right, we'll end this here. We can watch the ceremony.
Yeah.
Valley doing their lineup first? Okay, I'll just assume that they are.
Is there audio coming through there? All right, the starting Try again. Hello? Oh, that's better. Some of it. Oh, that's just awfully loud. All right, so Seneca Valley's lineup just got announced. Starting is Reese McFadden, Legacy Joseph Short, Natalie Hanley, Brooke Dufford, and Grace Caffo. And Shay's has starting lineups getting announced. First up, we have
Kaya Mitchell, number 4. Cameron Capel, number 5. Cassie Sauer, number 15. Leah Buford, number 21. And Karis Thomas, number 23, who's just celebrated for reaching her 1,000th career point. What an impressive feat for just a junior student in high school.
Both teams are preparing for tip-off as Seneca Valley takes the middle and Chase is going to do their little hype-up chant. Not hard to hear.
Right, and it looks like these Bulldogs are ready to play.
Yeah. Riley, what do you think some keys to victory will be for either one of these teams?
You know, I think for the Bulldogs, it's going to be really about staying true to the character of the team, making sure that they're really working hard and being driven to win, right? They came off a really great success from last year, winning the WPIAL Championship, the first time in program history. So it's with that kind of success, it's important for the players to not get into their heads, and that's something that's really, facilitated by both the coach and the players. So I think just maintaining a good culture and staying driven to win again.
Yeah. Cassie Sauer's going to take this tip off. She's going to win and knock it back to Thomas. Thomas immediately is going to play aggressive, giving this one off to Buford. Thomas giving it again to Buford. They're trying to get Sauer. Mitchell intercepts though. He's back. It's going to hit off Mitchell's foot. It's going to be a turnover towards Seneca Valley. And number 24, Hambley's going to take a shot and it's going to be in and out of the hoop. Thomas taking this one up. And she's gonna just miss the end one. But it's gonna be a foul. Riley, the Bulldogs are starting out hot today. Do you think this could continue? Starting out very aggressive.
I think they're gonna have a good game. I'm looking forward to it. Their junior varsity team just played a pretty intense game, losing by fortunately 5 points, but they put up a good fight the whole time.
Intercepted by number 2, Reese McFadden. Dumps it off to 25. Brooke Dufford for the first points of the game, making it 2-0. Karis Thomas with a 3, and she's going to sink it.
Wow, that was an impressive deep 3 by Karis Thomas, putting up her first points on the board of today's game.
Just adding to her record points.
Yeah. Last year she averaged about 16 points per game, and with Shady Side's 3 games they played have been averaging 26.
Wow. Number 2, Reese McFadden's going to be called for travel there. Thomas going to bring this one up court slowly, trying to set up a play. They're going to dump it off to Buford. Buford's going to try and find Sauer. Sauer to Capel. Buford back to the top of the key. Oh, Buford's going to lose this ball. That's some good defense from number 30, Grace Cato. Dumps it up to 24, Natalie Hanley. And she's going to shoot this one. It's going to hit off the back of the rim. And they're going to get this one back to Thomas to take out court. Mitchell with 3 balls. It's going to just miss the Capel. Going to get this one, dump it off to Sauer in the big. Mitchell's going to get this one after his loss from Sauer. Thomas trying to reset the play at the top of the key. Thomas has the lane. And she's going to get it. Foul, going to be free throw shots.
Wow, watching Karis take her foul shots is almost like watching a robot, right? She's very, very fluid with her movements and very exact about what she does. It's always amazing to watch her do it. It's almost guaranteed make every time.
Thomas with the first, it's going to be good. She's going to take her second. And just like Riley said, almost robotic.
5 points from Karis. The Bulldogs lead 5-2 against the Raiders.
24, Henry takes this off the court. McFadden's going to lose the ball though. Off some good defense from Thomas. Oh, a little block there. Looks like it's going to be Shady side ball. Oh, never mind. It's going to be Seneca Valley ball. Grace Sakata is going to get this one in. I'm trying to play through. Oh, I'm going to butcher this last name, but Maya Lovicchio.
Good job, Sam.
Thank you. It's going to end up in the hands of Shadow again. Oh, Sauer with an amazing block.
You can see Karis' presence really making a point on this court.
It's going to be a foul against Seneca Valley. Chase is going to be able to pass it to Thomas from the sideline now.
See the Bulldogs really establishing their dominance in the beginning of this game. Playing at their first home game, they're letting Seneca Valley know that they are here to win, and Seneca Valley is not about to win on their territory.
Yes, Thomas drives in, dumps up to Mitchell. Mitchell with a three ball, not going to quite get it. Capel's just going to let this one go out of bounds.
Just to delve into this starting lineup a little more, we see a good variety of grade levels on this team, right? We have Micaiah Mitchell and Cameron Capel, who are both seniors, right? Karis Thomas and Cassie Sauer, who are juniors, and then Leia Buford, who is only a sophomore.
And the sixth man who we've yet to see yet, Lila Banner, is only a freshman.
Wow, it's an impressive
team. School this year. Ooh. Sauer's going to get called for a foul there. Chase is going to get the ball. Grace McFadden is going to pass this one in. Reese McFadden.
Looks like we see Layla Banner gearing up to get into this game, and she goes in for Sauer.
Yeah.
It'll be really interesting to see how the young freshman plays on this team, right? She scored 11 points against Baldwin last week. Really impressive for a new freshman to this game.
Yes, it really is. Mitchell with some tight defense here. Seneca Valley's going to try to play around her. Thomas on defense here. Oh, a little bit of a shove. And it's going to be Shady side ball. Thomas getting ready to bring this one up. That's 24. Natalie Handley's second foul of the game already. Banner going to get this one to Buford, but she's going to drop it. Some tight defense from Seneca Valley here. It's going to be jump ball here. And I believe it's going to be Seneca Valley's ball. Number 14, Erica Rebovich. Again, butchered that name, but we'll try it.
As long as you're making your best effort.
Yeah, as long as I'm trying, it's really, really close. Oh, good little underhand basketball from number 25, Brooke Dufford. McFadden on Thomas. Thomas trying to analyze, find a way around.
The Bulldogs are in possession of the ball right now. It's going to be important for them to put some more points on the board. I mean, within the last 2 minutes, they haven't really scored any points, which has been pretty similar to the other team, right? This is a low-scoring game so far with a score of 5-4, Bulldogs in the lead.
Yes. But both teams have had a scoring problem. I think that's due to impeccable defense by both teams. But both defenses have really stepped it up and not allowed many opportunities for either team.
For sure.
Coach Joanna Burke coaching up Karis Thomas while Banner's going to take her free throws. Now, we haven't seen much from Banner because, she's so new and she's just a freshman.
Yeah. But we see her making her mark on this team, putting up another point for the Bulldogs.
Making the score 6-4 now. Banner's going to make her second as well.
2 clean free throws made.
Yes.
We're starting seeing some resemblance in Layla Banner to Karis Thomas, don't you think? Think she could be next in line for 1,000 points? I don't know.
Maybe. Thomas gets this one, though. Going to drive it up. Trying to find a way around. Oh, this is some good defense from Gracie Catto. But Thomas not going to be stopped. Going to throw to the ground. No foul call. Seneca Valley's going to take this one, but it's going to be intercepted by Capel. Capel back to Thomas. Thomas to Banner. It's going to be called for a shove against Seneca Valley.
Fortunate end to that play for the Bulldogs, but it was amazing to watch the energy that overtook this court between both teams, right? See the Seneca Valley bench getting excited. You see the Shady side bench getting excited. Everyone was pulling out their best moves. Karis Thomas bringing it between the legs. Some good steals by Cameron Capel. That's what we want to see in these games, and that's how I think these Bulldogs are going to overcome and win the game.
Yes. Banner with another free throw made. And Micaiah Mitchell's going to get subbed out here for Cassie Sauer. Banner's going to get another. She's going to sink it. Barely Gracie Catto signaling a play. So teammate 25 quick effort. They're trying to play around the 3-point line. Try and make the little play happen, find space. McFadden has his pick. Shot contested by Banner. And Thomas going to try to go down with the rebound. Jump ball, Shady side ball. Capel's going to give this one in to Thomas, it looks like. As McFadden's going to meet her at the half-court line.
But for Seneca Valley, we see McFadden really being one of their key players in this game. She's had her hands on the ball a lot compared to the other players, and it looks like she has the most points on the board at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Actually,
she seems like she's more of a defensive player right now. But we haven't also seen a lot of shots taken by Seneca Valley right now due to the J side defense. Thomas is going to try and find an open lane here, signaling to her teammates. It's going to be a push by Shady side, I assume. Seneca Valley's going to pass this ball into 30, Gracie Catto. Buford with some tight defense on McFadden, and it's going to be out of bounds.
It's really impressive to see such quality skills in such a young player, right? Only a sophomore from Buford. She started as a freshman last year. She's really been an integral player on Shady Side's team.
Yes, she has been. Thomas going to drive to the basket. Euro step, and she's going to sink this.
Wow, what a beautiful shot.
Thomas with 7 points today now. Leading both teams, scoring, having more points than Seneca Valley right now.
Wow.
Catto at the top, pass it to Yudovich at the top of the key. Thomas with some defense. It's going to be Seneca Valley ball.
It's impressive to see Shady Side doing so well against this team in the beginning of the game. I mean, we know Shady Side's a really quality, amazing team, right? Going 10-0 in the Whitfield 3A section last year, but to put that in perspective, they are a 3A team, right? Now we have Seneca Valley, who is playing 6A, so they're going to be playing schools like USC, Pine Richland, these big schools with really big pools of people to play in their games.
Yeah, and Chase will just keep it up with them. Joanna Burke playing defense on the main sideline there too, you can see. But Thomas on 24. Natalie Handley playing some good defense. Oh, that's going to be a foul. Mitchell's going to check in now. After the first free throw here by Catto. Kata with 1. Making the first free throws. Mitchell comes in for Buford. Kata is going to make the second. Caper passes this one into Thomas. Thomas trying to find a lane again. Can get this one to Banner. Banner to Capel. Capel driving in. Find Thomas in the corner. Thomas going to sink in. Another 3 for Terrence Thomas.
Wow, Terrence Thomas has been on fire tonight. I bet she's just pumped up from that 1,000-point celebration. I know she has an Oakmont Bakery cake waiting for her after this game.
Yes, the score is now 14-6 with 30 seconds left in the quarter. As Thomas still going to play defense too. McFadden's trying to throw one up, but no, he's not going to make it. Oh! Going to be out of bounds. In dangerous territory for the Bulldogs to score.
Wow. Now it's plays like that don't really go your team's way, right? What we saw just happen with Seneca Valley that are going to be really important to see how this game plays out, right? If that keeps happening, that's going to give the Bulldogs a perfect outlet to win this game.
With the quick bucket before the quarter end. 5 seconds left. 3 seconds. It's going to be a foul.
Wow, it's just 0.4 seconds left in this game. Only the first quarter, it's already getting pretty heated.
Yes, it is. Shayside has triple Seneca Valley's points right now. 0.4 seconds. This one's not going to sink, and it wouldn't have counted if it did.
Wow, what an amazing first quarter with the Bulldogs leading 18 to Seneca Valley's 6.
Yeah. Hoops are going to be switched here. Seneca Valley's going to try and score on the right hoop, and Shay's going to score on the left. Coach Burke's going to try and coach them up on the sideline while they're taking a quick water break. Try and get them any improvements. What do you think one of those improvements might be, Riley?
We know, looking at them play, I mean, they've had a really amazing quarter, right? They're beating Seneca Valley pretty substantially. But I think Coach Burke has really been stressing this season, right, just to not get in their heads about what's going on. It's easy to look at these big leads and, kind of get tired, say, you know what, we don't have to work as hard right now. We have this lead to kind of fall back on. But if you want to be a dominant team, that's not how you can play your games, right? Coach Burke talked about wanting to play some more higher quality teams in the beginning of the season as they look to their new section, which is going to have some different teams than they faced in the past, which are a lot better than I think what they've been playing against. So it's important for them to really get geared up to play against these difficult teams.
Yeah, definitely. So Seneca Valley being around, 3 sections? They're definitely doing that right now.
Yeah, Seneca Valley finished 4th in their section last year with a record of 9 wins and 10 losses.
Almost 500. Looks like Shay's going to get ready to defend here. Seneca Valley's going to pass this one in.
So the Bulldogs coming back out with smiles on their faces. Looks like whatever Coach Burke said got them excited for this second quarter of the game.
Number 3, Legacy. Joseph Short's going to throw this one in to Cato. Cato to McFadden. McFadden to number 25, Dufford. And Thomas is back on defense. Oh. Trying to dump this one off to Cato again. He's going to pump fake. Trying to get it easy too, but not going to get it. Sauer just going to get this rebound. Give it to Paris Thomas. Thomas to Mitchell. Mitchell for the 3 ball, not going to fall. That's the 3rd and 4th missed 3 ball from Micaiah Mitchell now.
But we did see some impressive grit by Cassie Sauer looking to get that rebound, right? She just got the rebound on the last play, and she averaged 8 rebounds last season, which is really impressive. She had 10 double-doubles.
Yeah. This one passing to Capel. She's going to take this to the top. Just dump this one off to Banner. Some tight defense on Banner. As Banner's going to flip a floater here, and it's going to just miss.
That was impressive footwork by freshman Layla Banner.
Stands are getting a little excited for that as McFadden is going to lay one in for her first points of the game. Yeah. Thomas bringing this one back up. McFadden guarding her. Passing out to Banner to Sauer. Sauer back to Banner. Banner tries to put this one up. Not going to make it again. Verity Cato with the ball now, going to put up a 3-ball, and she's going to sink it. Cato with now 5 points, scoring 16 to 11 now.
Now that's pretty interesting, Sam, because we saw a really big lead by the Bulldogs, and I think this is what I was talking about earlier, how John was really making sure that this team isn't going to be, sidelined by getting too in their heads and getting too cocky about what's going on. So, there's only a 5-point difference now. That used to be 10. It's just interesting to see how quickly things can change. And if the Bulldogs want to win this game, they have to make sure that trend does not continue.
Yes, that's true. Both teams are getting ready to come back out. Have about 8 seconds left in this timeout that Coach Berg called for the Bulldogs to try and slow down the momentum of the Raiders. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in this half as we're getting the same lineup as was left off with. Capel is going to pass this one in to Thomas after the timeout. Thomas already has 10 points today, adding to a 1,000-point total of her career. Thomas is going to get this one now to Mitchell. Mitchell with another 3-point attempt. She's going to sink this one. 19 to 11.
Always feel good to have a 3-point shot as your first points on the board.
Going to be a block by Sauer, and she's going to get the rebound as well. Oh, wow. Thomas trying to set up a play to find room.
Now, watching this game, one thing that makes...
fall to the ground. Lose her footing. McFadden with the steal. Cato with the potential jump shot. She's going to sink this one. 19 to 13 is now your score, as Cato has 7. Only player who has higher is Karis Thomas with 10.
What I was saying, one thing that makes Karis Thomas such a quality player is her ability to just slow down the game and see the court, right? It's really easy for, especially young players, to just get caught up in the rush of things, run down the court, maybe throw up some messy shots. But when you look at Karis Thomas, she's able to stop, kind of slow things down, look around to see who's open on her team, what are some possible plays that they could go through. She's really able to make that work for her and get a lot of points on the board, as we've seen.
Yeah, just like that ability in NCAA, 14? If you know, you know. But anyways, Thomas dumps this one off to Capel. Capel with a 3-point shot. It's going to be just long, as Cato's going to bring this one back up. Banner on the defense. And it's going to be rebounded by Karis Thomas. Thomas with the spin move. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to call that Shady side ball. Right? All right, no one's taking it yet. Oh, yes, Shady side ball. Thomas is going to be passing this one in. She's opportunity to do a little Kobe Bryant here. Pass it off the back. Not going to. Sauer's going to miss the layup. Contested layup. McFadden's going to give this one to Cato. Cato wide open for the 3-point attempt. It's going to miss. Just right.
Seneca Valley's ball.
Substitutes coming in, being Leah Buford for the Shady Side Academy Bulldogs. And, oh boy, number 21? Is that 21? Or 15 and 24.
Yeah.
Natalie Hambley and Lily Sperry. There we go. Speaking of reading, I have an English paper I have to do.
Oh, really, Sam?
Yeah, just a page of it, though. So,
all right, that's not too bad. That's a pretty manageable workload.
Yeah. McFadden's going to get this one. And Cato's going to fake the handoff. And Mitchell with some solid defense. But they're going to call a push there.
Now, looking at these teams, how do you think Shady Side's defense compares to Seneca Valley's defense?
Well, I think Shady defense is playing really well right now because they have the big acquisition of Cassie Sauer in the middle, who's just taller than everybody else.
Of course, 6'2". It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, she can just get up there and block almost every shot that's even around her in the paint. But Seneca Valley really lacks that, with most of their taller players being McFadden and 15 Sperry are being more perimeter players. As you can see, McFadden is guarding Karis Thomas at the top of the key here, being one of their taller players, not really playing in the paint. And Buford trying to put this one up, get an air ball, but Banner taking the jab step, not going to have a great shot there. But Campbell, it's going to be a jump ball there. I'm going to say Campbell.
Cameron Capel, yeah.
Yeah, I said Campbell.
Campbell soup.
Yeah.
You hungry, Sam?
Campbell Tucker Hill, or maybe Cassie Sauer with the 2 points. A really hard fought 2 points from Cassie Sauer, and you can see she was really using her height there. Cato bringing this one up, bringing this one to McFadden. Legacy. Cato, and this one again, trying to drive in. Just trying to make something happen. Cato gets the screen, she's going to put this one up. It's going to fall, 3 ball is good. Making the score 21-17. Cato with now 11 points, which is more than Karis Thomas.
Wow. Karis is going to need to make some big moves in the rest of this game.
Thomas with the 3 ball is going to be just long. Airball this one, number 25. Brooke Duffer is going to come in, number 24. Natalie Humbly is going to come in. Cato's been their go-to player today. She's going to take this one up court. Buford guarding her. McFadden. This one up 3. 25 Duffy's not going to get this one. Sauer trying to fight for the rebound, and she will. No foul called on Sauer, as Seneca Valley is going to score here. Thomas driving in. Thomas. Looks like a clean block. As Cato's going to get this one, trying to reset the momentum really quick.
Looks like the spectators are getting energized. Some big plays right there.
We have people filming, we have people screaming. It's crazy over here. McFadden driving in to Cato. Cato has a lane. He'll put this one up, going to just miss. And a push on Seneca Valley on Cameron Capel.
Now, one of the things I love watching about these Shady Side Academy games is just the grit that their players have, right? Doesn't matter what's going on, how many rebounds they've missed and trying to get back up. They'll keep going, keep going. They'll get their hair pulled, be on the floor. Right, these players will stop at nothing to get that ball in the hoop.
Lily Hurock, number 1, subbing in for Seneca Valley. As Thomas can bring this one up. Pass it to Banner to Buford. Buford driving in. Get an air ball. Sauer's going to get this one. Try and put another one up, but can't quite. Sauer gets it again. Has another chance. Sauer gets her own rebound. Great effort by Sauer there. But it's not going to end up with points.
And here you see what I was talking about. Sauer did not stop for a second trying to get that ball back in the net. Right, we see her lip is bleeding right now. She's a little frazzled at the moment. You know, and she's going to keep going. She's going to get that foul. Hopefully get the ball back to Shady Side Academy for them to get a few more points on the board.
Yes, it is. Cass Sauer looking like J.J. Watt after he sacked that Cardinals quarterback, if you know the picture I'm talking about. Yeah, with his helmet off and everything.
Yeah.
And this one's going to go to Thomas. Thomas wide open for a 3 ball, and she's going to sink it.
Beautiful deep 3 by Thomas, bringing the Bulldogs to 24 points compared to Seneca Valley's 19.
Points of the night. 24-19 is your score right now. Thomas playing some clamp defense on 24. Humbly. As Cato with the block on McFadden. As Cato's going to get this one to 25. Sauer with the rebound. Sauer dumping this one off to Karis Thomas. Thomas to Banner. Banner's going to drive in and gets the 2 to go. 26-19 is the score. Banner's 6th point of the night.
We We see Shady Side's bench getting energized. Those JV players here to hype up their varsity counterparts. An amazing game.
Sauer getting her lip tended on after bumping it against Seneca Valley player on a very tightly contested rebound.
Yeah. We see some anger from the Seneca Valley stands at the moment. It looks like this game's not going how they had planned. But when you're playing against a team as good as the Bulldogs, it's kind of what you have to expect.
10 seconds before both teams come back out on the court. Currently, Karis Thomas is leading the game in scoring with 13 points.
Wow.
Cato from Seneca Valley has 11.
Karis is on track for her 26 points per game average that she's been scoring these past couple of games Shady Side's been playing in. So 2 minutes left, you know, in this half. She's looking good.
Beautiful playing some defense here. As Banner on McFadden. McFadden dumps this one off. Oh, it's going to be a travel on Seneca Valley. It's going to be Shady Side ball. Sauer's going to try and check back in. Sauer comes in from Mitchell. And Capel's going to give this one off to Buford to bring up court to save Karis Thomas, who's sitting under the three-point line. He's going to set a pick here. They're going to give Thomas. Thomas pulling a deep three. It's good! Karis Thomas with a deep three from almost the logo.
Wow. Just with those few three-pointers Karis Thomas has just made, right? There's a 10-point difference in the score now. Shady Side leading 29-19.
Karis Thomas has missed only one three-point shot today, I believe. And making what?
Unstoppable.
Looks like Manea Kelly's going to check in here for the last 51 seconds before the half. If there's an opportunity too. Banner guarding Cato. Gives this one off to McFadden. McFadden going to dump this one off to 15. They're trying to mix up the gap with Cato. Driving in. Blocked by Banner. Out of bounds. Kelly is currently checking in for Capel, and Mitchell is also coming as a late sub for Buford.
It's an interesting choice to bring Manea Kelly back in right now. You know, she was just playing in the junior varsity game, so she's definitely a little fatigued at the moment, but I think this is a good choice by Coach Burke for her, and so she gets some experience in a varsity game, probably become one of Shady Side's core players as the season goes on and as in her senior year next year.
Cato getting fouled on the quick inbound play, trying to get one up. She's going to have one free throw right now with another one to come.
It's about 30 seconds left in this half. See what these teams can do.
12 points for Cato now tonight. She is going to miss her second. Rebounded by Mikhail Mitchell. And Karis Thomas is going to bring this one back up. 23 seconds left in the half. Thomas dumps one off to Banner. There's Banner. Banner's going to make a move and just miss after getting a little contested shot there. 7 seconds left in the half. Cato needs something. She's going to take a contested three ball. Sauer going to get this one, just going to hold it. And that is your half of basketball here. 29-20 is your score. Karis Thomas, number 23, has not come out of the game yet and has 16 points.
Wow, this is a good night for the Bulldogs. I'm going to take a break here at the half.
A quick 10-minute break.
We will see you guys on the other side.
Hello, hello.
Hi. Okay, I
Yeah.
can hear you a lot better right now.
Yeah, I can hear it, but like when it's like,
Yeah, I feel like the feedback is also less. Like I'm not being deaf.
Yeah.
Or maybe I've just gotten used to it.
it was like yelling, like,
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was feedback. Yeah, I think he's right. Like I think it was everyone else,
yeah.
which I guess we can't control. Can we turn down the volume like a little bit? All right, and we are back to the second half of this Shady Side Academy Bulldogs game against the Seneca Valley Raiders.
The lineup on the court right now is Karis Thomas, Cassie Sauer, Cam Capel, Micaiah Mitchell, and Leah Buford, all starting out the second half. Caddo's going to get this one. McFadden.
Second half with a score of 29-20.
Ooh, almost a make there by Gracie Caddo, but Karis Thomas is going to get the rebound and bring this one up. Buford gets this one to Sauer. Sauer gets this one right back to Thomas as she tries to make a run inside. It's going to be a foul against Shady Side, I believe. And Seneca Valley is going to take this ball. Number 24, Natalie Hambley, is going to get this one and pass it to McFadden.
This is Shady Side bringing back out
Hambley with the three balls. She's going to sink it.
But, Shady Side bringing out their more experienced players for this second half of this game to start it off. And we saw some really impressive performances by Layla Banner in the last half. Interesting to see if she comes back out and she can do it again.
Leah Buford left wide open in the corner, and she's just going to make this one go long, as that is Hambley's first field goal of the day. Caddo trying to find a way around this one, but it's going to be double teamed, and the ball is going to be called a jump ball. It's going to be Seneca Valley ball, I believe. Oh, never mind, Shady Side Academy ball.
Karis Thomas bringing it back down. She scored 16 points in the last half, perfectly on track to meet her past record of 26 points per game.
Well, that'll be 32 points per game. Uh-oh. Looks like Karis Thomas just made another 2-point there, though.
Looks like she might be surpassing that 26.
Uh-huh. Cam Capel on the defense there, but it's going to be a shot up by Gracie Caddo. She's going to miss. Micaiah Mitchell with the rebound. Thomas gets this one to Capel. Capel tries to get it back to Thomas, going to be deflected off Caddo. It's going to be Shady Side ball again.
I think one of the best things about Shady Side's team is also their ability to recover, right? You see a lot of plays that don't always go their way, but I've never once seen them get down in the dumps or start to lose their momentum, right? They always pick it right back up and are ready to go back the hardest. Yeah,
it's important to adapt here, especially when a crazy play happens like a steal and then a take, then a quick three off that. But Micaiah Mitchell tries to put her three up there, not going to sink. It's going to be a breakaway there. He's going to miss the wide open breakaway. It's going to be a steal off Micaiah Mitchell. Ooh, Thomas got up there. The Capel. Oh! Going to be a little roughhousing there, a little extracurricular work. As
looks like the Seneca Valley coach is getting a little bit angered by the fall that Shady Side is doing with that.
Something I learned in my time of football is that no matter what you yell at the ref, nothing will change. So
that's unfortunately a sad truth that a lot of people have not yet learned.
Yeah. So everyone still does it though. I think everyone knows. But Buford has the ball here in the corner. And she's going to try and drive. Little lob pass there to Capel. There's some tight defense on Karis Thomas even when she doesn't have the ball. Capel is going to just miss this one. She's going to get this one back. It's going to be a foul? Foul on Capel, I believe. Number 5.
Sorry. Looks like a quick timeout is being taken as well. Now, one thing about Cameron Capel, she doesn't put a lot of points on the board, right? She hasn't really made a shot this whole game, but she's still a really integral player, right? She's really good at getting rebounds, right? Being there for her team, getting passes, getting it to some other players like Karis and Cassie.
Yeah, being aggressive when she has the ball and when she doesn't have the ball, playing great defense there really helps this team, attributes to most of their wins, which is why she's in the starting lineup.
Yeah. We also see some really great plays by Micaiah Mitchell. She also hasn't had this game go completely how she wanted, right? She's taken a lot of threes that haven't gone her way, but she keeps coming back and showing up, right? Getting the rebounds, doing everything she can to help her team. And I think that's really great to see in her senior year. She's ready to make an impact and really be important for this team as they look for another WPIAL championship.
Buford is going to find Sauer. Sauer finds Buford back again. She's still looking for her first points of the night. Mitchell. Oh! Tries to dump it off to Thomas. Thomas is not going to be able to get it. Good deep pass to McFadden. McFadden's just going to miss. As the rebound by Hamlin is going to get caught up in shot of three! Big play for Seneca Valley morale. As Karis Thomas is going to bring this one back up. Thomas looking for a lane to go. Sauer was setting the screen. It's going to be a charge, it looks like. Mikado. It's going to be Seneca Valley ball, I believe. Maybe it was a blocking foul on Shady side ball. I don't know all the hand signs yet.
Yeah, it's hard when the ref's not facing your direction.
Yeah, especially when he's like your back's turned to the other way. Yeah, it's hard.
It is hard. I did have the experience to sit at the scorers table for a couple minutes during the junior varsity game. Having the ref talk to you, I have to say, it's pretty cool.
Buford gets this one off to Thomas. Thomas fakes one. It gets the layup. Another 2 points for Karis Thomas to make it 20. Thomas only needs 6 points to keep her average. As McFadden's going to get this one here. And they're going to try and work it to Cato. I don't know that hit. Never seen that one before.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Banner's going to sub on for Capel though. As she's also going to take the inbound pass. Karis Thomas gets this one. Going to try and bring it up court.
Great to see Banner back in the second half of this game. Great to see what she can do. Right now she's gotten kind of warmed up already, and she can really make some big strides for this team.
24 Hambly, who's been hot tonight, is bringing this ball up. Kato trying to find a way to work with her team. She's the only one outside of the three-point line right now. She's going to get this one to Hambly, who's going to shoot this and just going to be just short of the basket. It's Kato with the layup. He's going to miss that one. Sauer with the rebound. Banner gives one to Buford. Buford looking for a lane. She's going to find Thomas. Thomas with a deep three again. Going to just be missed. Banner trying to save this one. As Thomas going to have to play two ways on defense. That's going to be a good shot from Gracie Cato, giving her 14 points in the night.
33 points for the Bulldogs, 28 for Seneca Valley.
Thomas trying to make something happen with a quick response. Dumps this one off to Banner. Banner to Mitchell. Mitchell with the three ball and not going to sink. Oh, Gracie Cato gets the steal. It's going to be a foul by Buford there. And that's going to be Buford's third of the night, I believe.
It looks like Coach Burke is bringing back Capel to sub in for someone. I'm wondering that's going to be Buford, right? We see Buford being a really critical player for this team, so having her get fouled out this third quarter of the game would not be ideal for the Shady side.
Yeah, it probably will be because Buford is currently in foul trouble, only 2 away. There it is.
It will be Buford going out. Kevin Capel coming back in.
Karis Thomas getting ready for maybe a counterattack now. As Gracie Cato is going to take her second free throw shot to maybe cut it to a 3-point game. And she will. It's going to be a press defense right now. They're not letting go of Karis Thomas. There's always going to be somebody on her. Banner trying to make something happen. Banner. It's going to be fouled. 2 shots for her. She's going to go to the line. That's also number 25. It's fourth foul of the night. She is in foul trouble. Dufford. Oh, Banner. She's just going to miss as 25 Dufford comes out. And 15 Sperry is going to come in. Banner. Going to put this one up. It's going to miss. Mitchell to Thomas. Thomas getting triple teamed.
We know the one thing about defending Karis Thomas is that even if she gets fouled and doesn't make a shot, you know she's going to make her free throws. So it's almost a lose-lose situation if you're on the other team.
Thomas trying to look for an open shot. It's going to be kind of hard to find one. Banner. Foul on McFadden. Number 2 is going to be one of these. I still don't know the hand signs. Oh, but it looks like Cassie Sowers can go to the free throw line.
As this game starts to get closer, right, both teams kind of get a little energized, but also a little tired heading towards the end of the game. These free throws and
Sowers going to make her first. Wow.
Yeah, good shot. But yeah, I think these free throws and plays are going to be really integral to how this game plays out.
Good shot from Sauer. Cato is going to bring this one up. Oh, and going to slip right through McFadden's hands and out of bounds. Cameron Cameron's going to bring this one in, but not until number 25 is going to sub back off.
Oh, and also you see Karis Thomas down on the ground, pushed by, like it was number 14 from Seneca Valley. That'll go back to the other side as Karis Thomas takes.
It looks like it's going to be, yeah. Seneca Valley getting in foul trouble with almost all of their players having 2 or more fouls right now. Karis Thomas has played the whole game without coming out and currently has 0.
Thomas makes her first foul shot.
25. Dufford is coming back in now too. Karis Thomas, 21 points with a chance to make it 22 here. Thomas gonna sink this one, not affected by the crowd. Gracie Cato bringing this one up. 1:30 left in this quarter. She's gonna get this one to Hambley. Hambley doesn't see anything. Let's come back to Cato.
Now Seneca Valley is going to have to watch their fouls.
McFadden with the 3! Oh, goes over the backboard. Maybe out of bounds.
But just their fouls, Seneca Valley's lost 4 points to the Bulldogs, right? They put this from a 3-point game to a 7-point game. These are both 2 really impressive teams, so if they want to win, there's going to be really this technical skills and plays that are going to be getting them the W.
Thomas dumping this one off and going to give it to Banner. Banner to Sauer. Sauer up with it. It's going to be a good bucket, but they're going to call it a travel on Shay's side. Seneca Valley ball.
It's about a minute
25 Dufford's going to be too late to sub in. Cato gives this one to McFadden. Sauer with the contest. Oh! She was going to body Hambley. Thomas is a little shaken up there. Concerned for her, but she's giving the thumbs up. She looks okay.
Miss Thomas is a trooper. I think she plays almost every game in full, never taking a break.
It looks like they're going to almost make her sub off here. Yeah, the Russia looks like they're making her sub off here for injury concern. But this is just an opportunity for her to take a water break, rest her legs, and come back and score more.
For players as talented as Thomas, taking breaks can be really important because, of course, you look at her and you know she's going to stay out on this court and do whatever it takes to help her team win. So sometimes it's on the coach to make sure that you're getting these players sufficient rest so that they can come back even stronger afterwards and avoid injury.
Coach Berg calls a timeout here, probably to get Karis Thomas back on the court after refs are forced to take her out.
As we look, we're getting closer to the end of this game. How do you think things are going to play out? Do you think the Bulldogs are going to be able to keep their lead, or do you think Seneca Valley is going to come back and give them a run for their money?
Well, as we saw at the end of the second quarter, Seneca Valley was really unable to score at the end there. So I think Shayside was going to be able to pull away at the very end with maybe another 5 points, making a 12-point lead to end the game.
Yeah, I think could be a very accurate assumption.
Yeah. I'd place a bet on it.
Let's do that. How much do you want to bet, Sam?
I have like 25 cents.
All right, I'll make that bet with you. What did you say? 12-point win?
Sure. Now Capel is going to throw this one in. He's going to try and find. Karis Thomas is getting double teamed right now, and she's going to find her. Thomas trying to make something work, and she will. She goes to the bucket, and Sauer with the rebound gives this one out to Mitchell. Mitchell to Capel. Capel to back to Mitchell. Capel going to try and find work. She's going to give it to Banner. Banner with 9 seconds left on the clock. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capel takes the shot. Oh, just long. And the quarter is going to end 37-30. Shayside leading.
Yeah, we see something really concerning going on for the Bulldogs right now. We just saw Karis get a little messed up on a play earlier, but as she came back in, she was on the ground again, and as she caught back up, she was a little bit more slower and more hesitant. And I just saw her limping off the court as this quarter ended. And it's getting a little bit concerning as she's over there on the sidelines. She's trying to warm herself back up. She's untying her shoe now. And you have to really hope that she's going to be okay, right? It's not just for this game, but for the future, and as the Bulldogs look to win another Whitfield championship.
I think she's just tying it tighter to help stabilize her ankle or something like that.
Hopefully, yeah. Just have to hope it's a short thing that she can just walk off, nothing more. You've had some experience with injury in the past, haven't you, Sam?
None of my legs, though, all my shoulders.
Shoulders. Playing football, correct?
Yeah, and tennis and just lifting. And,
all those upper body sports.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had my own bouts with some running injuries, so we both understand how problematic it can be for a player to be injured and miss out on some of their season.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be Shayside ball coming in on this quarter, as Karis Thomas is for the first time is going to be subbed out.
Yeah. No, I think this is going to be a good decision. Hopefully she can come back in later in the game, right, if the Bulldogs are feeling a little down, a little tired, and just getting them a couple more points to really secure a win.
Hambley is going to throw this one in. 24 Hambley has 2 threes right now, 6 points. Thomas is going to come back on right now. Oh, but they have
no breaks.
That is 5 people. I miscounted. I thought they had 6. But McFadden is going to put this one up. But she's not going to get it. Banner. He's going to be guarding Cato right now. Cato having trouble finding someone. She's going to get this ball right back. It's going to be a foul here on...
I believe it was Banner.
McFadden? No, Banner. Yeah, she was like, oh, sorry.
Little push.
Yeah. But McFadden's going to pass this one in. Cato. Cato's going to try and find a way. Give this one to McFadden.
One of the great things about Banner is that she's not afraid to get involved with the game. Have her teammates pass to her, put up some shots, even risk a couple fouls. That's really what you want to see from a freshman. And as she looks forward in her Shady side career, it's like she's going to have some big shoes to fill, and I think she'll be able to do it.
Yeah. McFadden dribbling around. Gonna try and get a bucket there, but not going to. Karis Thomas getting full court pressed here. She doesn't think it's much of a problem as Cam's going to take a long two, and she is going to make this one. 39 points for the Bulldogs, and Capel's first point of the night. Timeout, Seneca Valley.
It was good to see Thomas quick and agile running down that court. One of the things when players are kind of nursing a little bit of pain, it can be even more problematic sometimes if they're not playing to their full capacity, trying to favor one leg over the other, because that could lead to honestly even more injury and more problem for that player and just diminish their form, and that's not what we want to be seeing from the top players in either of these teams.
What I'm worried about right now is that score bug does not equal 40. Oh, there they go. Now
Say that again.
Because Micaiah Mitchell has 3. That would be, but they had Capel having 3 as well. But
simple mistake.
Yeah. But that's just the math in me. Math test on Wednesday. I've been thinking about it.
Always think about that homework. Yeah. Another impressive thing about all of these girls, they're all high school students. Playing at this impressive level, having that balance between being a student and an athlete is a hard thing to do. It's like all these girls are doing it.
Like I know personally, they cast Sauer had an essay due today.
Let's hope.
Staying up late last night doing their essays. Who knows? They coming here to play a game and actually dominating this game. It's pretty incredible.
Just hope she writes
just throws this one up to Hambly. He's down there somewhere. Hambly dumping this out to 14 to 5. Let's give this one to Cato. Oh, Thomas gets the steal. Thomas hurdles him. Oh my goodness. She knows she did it.
Now that was impressive. Fully jumped over another player on the ground while dribbling the ball. I've never seen that one before, but if there's anyone who's going to do it, having it be Thomas does not surprise me.
Again, someone guarding Thomas the entire time. Even when she doesn't have the ball. Sauer with an open 2, and she's going to get it. 41-30 to score. Sauer with her 8th point of the night.
Looking good on your bet, Sam. 25 cents might be coming out of my pockets later tonight.
Yes. Hambly with the ball. Giving this one back to Cato after not finding anything. Sauer with the contest. Thomas with the rebound. Thomas hits off her leg. Goes out of bounds. You don't see that often having Karis Thomas. Make a little mistake like that. As Banner is going to sub out from Micaiah Mitchell. We've really seen the same, rotations of people. Only 6 people really playing right now.
I think that speaks a lot to the training that Coach Donna Burke has them doing as well. Being able to play a game for this long.
Oh! 3-point shot for Hambly. Or maybe it's a long 2. Oh man. Kind of hard to see from this angle. But Thomas gives this one to Capel. Capel with the long 2 herself from the free throw line is going to sink it. Cato, nobody on her. Going to sink this 3. 35-43 has lots of scoring happening right now. Karis Thomas bringing this one back up. Looks like Banner's getting some trainer attention. As Thomas is trying to tell her teammate to hurry up. Mitchell finding Sauer in the paint. Sauer's going to get fouled. He's going to get 2 free throw shots.
Wow. So much energy in this arena right now.
Hey, Reed, I just told you about that. Hey, Reed, stay low. Stay low. Reed, stay low. Low on her.
The stand's really getting into it here.
I'm not sure viewers can hear that through the broadcast, but it was quite impossible where we're standing.
Sauer with her 2nd free throw made, her 10th point of the night. It's Cato.
Looks like Sauer's upping her average. She averaged 8 points per game last year.
McFadden also hasn't been out much this game. But Cato's with a contested 3-point. She's going to sink it. 45-39. Shady side is leading. Thomas trying to find a way around. She will. Thomas to Mitchell. Mitchell to Buford. Oh.
Looks like
It's going to be a number 6. Something. Other team? I don't know.
no, it looks like it's going to be Seneca Valley's ball.
Mikaya Mitchell getting subbed off for Leah Banner after getting some trainer attention. Gracie Cato finds McFadden on his pass. Hambley sinks another 3. Hambley was hot from 3 tonight with her 11th points.
Scored 45-42.
Thomas could do it herself. Sinks one. There's 4 people on her. Thomas still sinks an easy 2-pointer. 24 points for her. 47-42. Bulldogs up.
One of the great things about Thomas is that she knows when it's important to put that work in and get those points on the board. And she works hard all throughout the game, but she knows once it's getting close, you can't take
Cato
that.
slips through Cato's hands. It's going to be off of Cato, out of bounds. Capel's going to pass this in as Thomas is already getting guarded before the ball's even in play. Thomas going up court. Foul going to be a push in the back against Seneca Valley.
Thomas finishes her shot through even after the foul was called. Great to see the constant practice.
Number
and work ethic.
14 called with the foul. As Banner looking for someone to pass it into, she finds Capel. Oh, it's going to be a backcourt violation though. All right. Gracie Cato.
Now those small mistakes, just like that violation that just happened with the Bulldogs, that could be what cost either team a game.
McFadden is going to get this one. And she's going to try and drive. Trying to make an athletic layup. Not going to make it. Clean block by Shady side. As Karis Thomas going to bring this one up.
Looks like we see Layla Banner limping
Layla,
off the court right now.
It looks like
leg pain.
It might look like a cramp right now. You know,
Gosh, hope it's nothing more. You know, we saw her nursing that a little bit earlier. Have to make sure she's okay. It's a long season for these girls as they look for another championship and hopefully a PIAA run.
I can see a leg cramp from a mile away. Mile away. Buford! Ray going in here is going to just miss the layup. As Cato's going to get this one. Give this one to McFadden. Cato faking the 3, giving this one to McFadden. McFadden back to Cato. As Hambley is open, but it's going to be a quick charge foul against the Bulldogs. Number 23, Karis Thomas, and her first foul of the night. Good pass, ref.
As we near the end of this game, 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. It's going to be really important for the Bulldogs to get these points on the board. It's a 5-point game.
Thomas with the athletic steal. Thomas to the opposite hoop, and she's going to make it.
Beautiful layup.
49-42. Bulldogs lead by 7. Karis Thomas maintains her average of 26 with that. It's going to be foul against the Bulldogs. Thomas is not going to like it. Neither is Coach Burke.
I mean, this game is really significant to the Bulldogs, right? Seneca Valley came here and broke their year-and-a-half-long home game winning streak. So this year, they don't want to let that happen again. They cannot give Seneca Valley that glory. So in these last 2 minutes, that determine whether that is the case.
Ooh. Foul there on Gracie Cato. As she's going to go to the... Oh. Yeah, she's going to go to the line. Sub coming in here. Is there? I don't know. I heard the sub little thing. I don't think Banner's going to come back in today. As Cato's going to take this first free throw. going to get her second as McFadden's already playing all the way back, ready for defense. Then Karis Thomas and company come back up. Oh, no! Mistake by the Bulldogs is going to give Seneca Valley a great position to score here. 49-43, 6-point game. Handley looking for a way to shoot, not going to find one. Going to find McFadden. No, nothing there. Duford gives one to Handley. Going to get Cato now. Cato with the threes. Going to just miss it, but timeout called by Seneca Valley.
You know, going back to what I was saying at the very beginning of this game, before any players were even on the court, sometimes the most important thing to help a team win is the team's culture. And as we look at what's going on right now, Seneca Valley's had a good run, right? They've been getting some points. They've had some fouls, taking some foul shots, had some really great things that have happened for them. And the Bulldogs have started to get a little bit down, right? You see their energy start to drop as Seneca Valley's rises. And sometimes just having that support from your fans and from your bench, that can be what really pulls you to a win.
Mm-hmm. Even the people on the bench have an effect on your win. Yeah, they contribute energy and, maybe get you water. Who knows?
Yeah. And I mean, just knowing that you're playing for a greater team, that this isn't about you. This isn't just about the 5 people on this court, but you're playing for the Shady Side Bulldogs. You're playing for a school. You're playing for a program. Sometimes you're even playing for, who knows, your state.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. That would imply that there's like nationals and there's not really like nationals, but
Hey, the consortium of Pennsylvania schools.
Yeah, no, I get
representing the Whippeal.
Yeah.
It's so real.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Looks like we have Sauer, Thomas, Capel,
49,
Mitchell, and Buford back on the court.
49-43 is your score as Seneca Valley is going to take this one. Quick ball to Cato, but there's only 1 minute and 45 left in this game. Cato looking for an open lane to either shoot or pass, and she's not going to find anybody. Capel's going to get a screen set against her. Oh, he's going to hit off Handley's foot. Cato dumped this one off. To Handley back to McFadden. Handley with the 2-point, making it a 4-point game. Bulldogs still have the lead. Thomas.
This is one of those days that I'd be very happy to give you my quarter.
It's going to be a foul against Thomas committed by Handley. Handley's 3rd foul of the night, but she has 13 points, quickly rising ahead of being the 3rd most point scorer tonight. Thomas going to catch this one much behind half court. Handley guarding her. Thomas is going to find Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell is going to get back to Thomas. Thomas going to run over a girl.
Fouls like that are always hard for me, Sam. It's always hard to tell whose fault it is. What do you think?
Oh, and they're calling this against Seneca Valley as a blocking foul, and they're going to give Thomas free throws, which is dangerous right now.
I'm in support of that call.
Against number 14. Gosh. Thomas.
Wonderful robotic free throw, as always. It looks like they're bringing back in Layla Banner, placing with Kaya Miss.
Yeah.
2 threes, and we in there. Let's go, Raiders. 2 threes, 2 threes.
51 seconds left. 51-45 game. Karis Thomas with 28 points tonight, leading the way. Gracie Cato, 23 points tonight, leading the way for Seneca Valley. As they're going to try and do a 3-point shot here. Thomas with some good defense. McFadden outside the arc. She's going to try and drive in. Finds Cato.
Energy in the screen.
And Handley with the contested three. It's going to be long.
At this point in the game, this is when you see some crazy things happening, right? We just saw a really deep 3 attempt. People start taking shots they wouldn't normally take, but I run fast.
Thomas going to get this one foul against Thomas.
This is the point in the game where they see the finish line. This is where you just have to go all out and give it everything you got. There's no reason to hold back now. Whatever happens, happens, and you don't want to leave this game with any regrets. Score 51-45. Bulldogs winning by 6 points.
That's going to be number 24's Hambley's fourth foul of the game. Thomas with 1. And Shady is sending all their defenders back to their home court.
They're sure Thomas is going to make this shot. Now, I'm going to knock on wood when I say this, but I don't think I've seen Thomas miss a shot. My whole Shady side...
Knock on wood.
I'm knocking. I don't think I've seen her miss a shot in my whole Shady side girls basketball watching experience.
Now, Seneca Valley calling a timeout here. I believe they only have 1 timeout left after this. 22 seconds remaining in the game. This one's going to be Seneca Valley's ball, returning in about a minute.
Now, it looks like Bulldogs have a pretty secured win right here. I mean, they're winning by 8 points. That's going to be hard to get back in the next 20 seconds. I'm knocking on wood again, as Sam is instructing me to do. But what are some ways that you think Seneca Valley could possibly come back and have a good performance in this game? What do you think their coach is telling them right now to get them to execute that?
Well, there's one player who's really hot from 3 right now, and that is number 24, Hambley. And she is going to need the ball, and she's going to have to shoot from deep right now. Her and Gracie Caddo are going to be the only people who could really effectively score tonight. Hambley having 13 and Caddo having 23. So I think the ball needs to go in their hands.
That's a good point. Now, on the contrary, what do you think Coach Burke is saying to her team?
Just please don't let anybody score. I think is what she's trying to say.
Yeah. It's really staying strong on that defense. I think that's going to be crucial for the Bulldogs right here.
Yeah. Banner, Capel, Sauer, Buford, and Thomas are the starting 5 for the last part of the game.
They come out together, ready to go.
And Seneca Valley is going to pass this ball, and Caddo is going to pass this one in right now.
$20 seconds left in this game.
18 seconds, 15 now. McFadden gives this one to Caddo. Caddo's going to put one up. She's going to miss. Thomas hits this one out of bounds.
Yeah, we see the Shady Side Bulldogs, like you said, really just exhausting their defense right now. No, nothing to hold back. Just go all out. Get on these players. Make sure no more shots are going to be made in these next 7 seconds.
McFadden to Thomas. Thomas trying to go for the steal, playing aggressive. Contested 3 ball almost landed. That's going to be the game.
Score of 53-45. Bulldogs win the game, beating Seneca Valley here at home.
Great game by the Shady County Bulldogs. Karis Thomas leading the game with 30 for the Bulldogs, and Gracie Caddo leading the game in scoring for Seneca Valley with 23.
Wow, 2 very impressive players on both of these teams. It was amazing to watch. And the Bulldogs won this game. I'm glad to say that I will be keeping my quarter. They did not win by 12.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight to the broadcast. I believe we're having one on Friday for boys basketball against...
You'll figure it out when you tune into the broadcast.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you soon.
All right.
Have a nice evening.